Let me guess. You Googled how to start an LLC in Massachusetts, saw that $500 filing fee, and immediately thought, wait, is this a joke? Yeah, you're not alone. Massachusetts is one of the most expensive states in the country to form and run an LLC, and because of that, a lot of people either put it off or assume it's way more complicated than it actually is. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how to start an LLC in Massachusetts, what it really costs, what you actually need to do, and how to avoid the mistakes that end up costing founders even more money later. And stick around, because near the end, I'll share a simple tip that can save you time, stress, and a lot of back and forth with the state. If we haven't met yet, I'm Bobby Casey, founder of Business Anywhere. I've helped thousands of entrepreneurs, including plenty outside the US, set up American companies completely remotely. Massachusetts comes up a lot, so let's talk about it. All right, let's jump in. So first, why Massachusetts at all? Look, there's no sugarcoating it. Massachusetts isn't cheap. The filing fee is high, the annual fee is high, and people complain about it online nonstop. But here's the flip side. Massachusetts has a strong legal system, access to top-tier talent, and a serious startup ecosystem centered around Boston. Investors, banks, and enterprise clients recognize it immediately. For tech founders, consultants, agencies, and professional services, that credibility can matter. So if Massachusetts fits your business, the key is just doing it right from the start. Now, everything begins with your business name. In Massachusetts, your LLC name has to be unique in the state and include LLC, LLC, or limited liability company at the end. Before you fall in love with a name, take a minute and search the state's business database. Seriously, this is where people get tripped up more than you'd think. And while you're at it, think a little bigger. Domains, trademarks, social handles. It's much easier to adjust now than after you've already filed and paid the fee. Next, let's talk about something people don't think about until it's too late: your registered agent. Massachusetts requires every LLC to have a registered agent with a physical street address in the state. No P.O. boxes, no virtual-only setups. Now sure, if you live in Massachusetts, you can be your own registered agent, but keep in mind that address becomes public and you're expected to be available during business hours. That's why a lot of founders, especially remote or international ones, use a professional registered agent. It keeps your personal address private and makes sure legal notices don't get missed. All right, now comes the moment when your LLC actually becomes real. To officially form your business, you'll file something called a Certificate of Organization with the Massachusetts Secretary of the Commonwealth. You'll include things like your LLC name, registered agent, business address, how the company is managed, and who's signing the paperwork. And yes, this is where that $500 filing fee shows up. It's one of the highest in the country. No way around that. Filing online is the fastest option, and once the state approves it, your Massachusetts LLC officially exists. Real quick, let's talk about your operating agreement. Massachusetts doesn't legally require one, but skipping it is a mistake. This document lays out who owns what, how decisions are made, how profits are split, and what happens if someone leaves. Even if you're a solo founder, it helps prove your LLC is a real business. Banks, payment processors, and courts all take you more seriously when you have this in place. After that, you'll want to grab your EIN or Employer Identification Number. This is your LLC's federal tax ID. You'll need it to open a U.S. bank account, get paid by clients, hire employees, and file federal taxes. The good news? It's completely free and you can get it directly from the IRS in just a few minutes. Now let's touch on taxes and licenses, because this part depends on what you're actually doing. If your LLC sells products, has employees, or collects certain taxes, you may need to register with MassTax Connect. Massachusetts doesn't require a general statewide business license, which is nice, but some industries and cities do have local requirements, so it's worth checking before you move on. Here's the part you absolutely don't want to forget: ongoing compliance. Every Massachusetts LLC must file an annual report every year, due on the anniversary of when you form the company. And yes, the annual report fee is another $500. Miss that deadline and you're looking at late fees? penalties, or even having your LLC dissolved. This is one of the most common and expensive mistakes founders make. So let's zoom out for a second. So to start and maintain a Massachusetts LLC, you'll choose a name, appoint a registered agent, file your certificate of organization, create an operating agreement, get your EIN, register for taxes if needed, and file that annual report every single year. Not complicated, but definitely not forgiving if you mess it up. One last thing before we wrap up. Because Massachusetts has higher fees, mistakes hurt more here. That's why a lot of founders decide to get help. At Business Anywhere, we'll form your Massachusetts LLC for free. You only pay the state fees you'd pay anyway. We also include your first year of registered agent service at no extra cost. If you want to avoid paperwork, confusion, and missed deadlines, check out the link in the description. All right, now I'm curious. Are you set on Massachusetts, or are you still comparing a few states? Drop a comment and let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.